Hello everyone, I'm Dorie Hruska with Forever Quilting, and if you have just now discovered this free video series either by way of my YouTube channel or by joining the Quilting Academy through my website, I want to welcome you to our free motion quilting challenge, Quilting on the Lines. We are getting close to the end of our challenge with just 2 designs left, and this one is hands down our most popular stencil design, the wave. This design, along with many of my other stencils, were created because I wanted more consistency in the shape of the design. Yes, this one can easily be done freehand without a stencil, but if you like the structure of the repeated lines, using a stencil will give you that. You may also find that after quilting with the stencil as your guide, that your curves are more consistent when quilted freehand without the stencil. Before we get to the quilting, let's take a look at the travel path for this design. Depending on where the grid lines up on the block, border, or background area, I like to start quilting the design where the lines are furthest away from each other. So if your block was actually right here, then I would choose to start here because these lines are further apart and they are closer together on the other side. This makes the travel path super easy to follow. As you come to the point at the ditch, bounce off to go the other direction. Make sure each row touches the row above as you make the wave. If you love using rulers, then look for a small curve ruler like this BFF ruler by the Quilted Pineapple. It's not perfect, but it is close to the same curve. I will show you how to quilt both options. First, without the ruler on the domestic machine. By placing the pins in the center of the waves, I can quilt around them before needing to remove them. Pause when the rows touch to reposition your hands. I know this challenge is called Quilting on the Lines, but I want you to focus more on making a smooth line than on staying on the lines. If it helps, look ahead of the needle, following the line to the next place where you plan to pause. Some find it easier to free motion quilt the curve lines on a long arm. But if you're not steady with your curves, try using the ruler. The curve on the ruler is roughly the same as a 7.5-inch circle, just to give you an idea of the size. You will need to go slower and adjust the ruler to follow the marked line. The only downside in using a ruler to make this undulating line is that you might get a wobble every time you flip the ruler and start quilting again. Which brings us back to the other option of quilting the lines free motion. Try practicing it both ways to see which works best for you. You can spice up this grid by echoing the lines or adding fun fillers inside of the spaces. I will cover these options in a different series of videos. You have probably seen this design many times on modern quilts. It's a great design to be quilted by itself or with a simple filler inside like wishbones or loops. Once you get the feel for the wave, try quilting a mini wave as a background filler. So fun! Not only is this one of our most popular designs, but it's also a part of one of my most sought after classes. The class is called Row by Row. It's the perfect mixture of free-flowing designs that fit inside of a row a ½ inch to 3 to 4 inches, or you can combine the designs for wider rows. The rows can be straight, curvy, circular, or in a wave like this one, perfect for any skill level. If I'm teaching at a show, you'll most likely find this class listed in the catalogs. And soon, I'll have it set up as an online course. I'll be back next time with one more Quilting on the Lines design. I hope you'll